born in a Domino's parking lot. If you look close, you can see his cock. He bought every gimmick gift under the sun to fuck up his dog and everyone on YouTube.com. Dallas Stewart, Power Hour. Dallas Stewart, Power Hour.
Hi, it's me again. I'm back. Sorry, I have this thing. I gotta do the thing. Yeah, I know, I just realized. Okay, no, you don't have to fucking yell at me. Okay? Sit down and I'll do the intro. Just sit down. Or just stand, just face the camera. Good boy. Alright. Hi, I'm Dallas, and this is... Nobody. Stay away from that shit. Ow. Alright, hi, so... I'm sure you probably remember from last week, I said, hey, I'm gonna talk about my Temu things. Next episode, which is now. I did realize that I don't have that much Temu stuff. I've got plenty of Temu stuff, don't worry, I'm a very impulsive buyer. But I could just talk about all that stuff and I'd be through it in a few minutes. But then I remembered that I can just talk about topical matters. I said I'd do that in the last video. But I can just talk about stuff that's happening lately. And there is some things happening lately, so I'm just gonna talk about that too. Talk to her. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Now you want to be on the fuck, man. It's okay. I forgive you. We all have days like that. But yeah, I can just talk about stuff that's going on. I said I'd do that last episode, so we are going to do that. Fuck. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Temu stuff. So you know Temu, right? It's basically like Wish, except a little bit more sketchy because they actually have good deals for things that mostly work. And it's like, okay, that's a little bit weird. Like 99% of the things I've ordered from their work. I got Red Bull today, by the way. I'm not drinking beer again. Beer's fine, but it just tastes like I could literally piss into my own mouth and I wouldn't taste the difference. Get your own fucking drink. But yeah, so Temu. Temu, you order stuff on there and it's a lot of fun. And I've ordered plenty of things. One prime example being this outfit, which I think I look pretty good in and I think I pull off. Don't I? It's Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus. I wore that in the announcement trailer for my one. And honestly, it's one of my favorite outfits that I've got. I've got like a bunch of different little outfits. Well, I've got like 3 morph suits. This is one of them. Might grab another if I've got the money. Which I do, because I went down to the bank with like 5 tons worth of shrapnel and change. So I've got plenty of money in my bank account, man. Bet all my friends who stayed in school are really thinking that their choice was a good one now, because they get to go to college and actually make a lot of money, as opposed to me, who just like had a bunch of it lying around the house and is going to go through it in a week. That's my 4th one today, I think. Get down from there! Get down from there! But yeah, this is my outfit that I got. It's the guy from the Digital Circus. I will be actually talking a little bit about that later, because if you're in the know, there's a new episode of that out, and I think it's pretty crazy. What else did I get from Temu? I've got this ring. Can you see it? It's the rapper. It's Motherfucker Doom. That's what the MF stands for, right? I'm kidding, I know plenty about MF Doom. I ordered this ring because I thought he was kinda cool. I realized that there's actually a ring you can buy. I didn't realize that before. There's like an actual official one that looks good and doesn't leave stuff on my finger when I put it on for too long. I found that out today when I was watching like a video about MF Doom memorabilia. I didn't realize that I could have actually gotten a good one that looks good and looks cool and was actually legitimate instead of just going on Temu and buying one. This costed me 8 cents though, so I'm not really complaining. Anyone else like MF Doom? I like MF Doom a lot. He made that song. He made that song that goes dun 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 dun. That one, you know. Who the fuck passed you the mic? The Super Friends, that's what it is.
Look at this man, a real country bumpkin. I bumped him on the nuts and he said, ooh, my fuzzy pumpkins. Bent him over, dumped my dunk inside his rump, and then pulled my pants down and pump a dump right on this pump.
What? And? Well? Do you want to go outside? And he made that one that goes, MF Doom. He made that song that goes, I like that one. You know that song's from like a Hoot October or whatever the fuck it's called, 1976. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's really good and I suggest it. I've got some other things here that I bought from Temu. I got this thing. Garfield. I had him there. He's kind of funny. He looks. This is Garfield? This is Garfield. This is the funny, silly, Monday hating, lasagna loving cat that we all know and love. Okay, buddy, good try. But I love him, and I put him up on the shelf above my TV, where he could watch over the whole lounge room. And then I came back a day later, and he was on the floor for some reason, and he had a hole in the back of his arm and a dent on his eye, and there was I forget how it happened. I can't hear over my dog barking at me outside. It's times like this when I don't regret not sharing my food with him, because he can be a bit of a dick sometimes. What else did I get? I got this shirt. I've got all of it over here. Not all of it, but I've got all the things that are off screen. It's just sitting on a stool here. I got this lovely thing here. This shirt doesn't look great. This is the first shirt I ever ordered online. I like it a lot. I mean, I don't like it that much. I never wear it in public. I wore it to my friend's birthday party a while back. My friend, he's pretty cool. He had a birthday party back in April. His partner was like, hey, I'm throwing a secret party for I just said his name. I'm gonna bleep that out. Bleep that out, please. Hey, excuse me, editor. Bleep out his name. Then and now as well, please. Nectar of the Gods. And his favorite color was orange. So his partner was like, hey, everybody, wear orange. And I don't really have anything that's orange, but this is like the closest thing to it. Like that's what cigarettes are, right? They're orange. And then we went down to the burger place that sells really, really good burgers that I love. And then we went to JB Hi-Fi for some reason. The guy that was in there was like, oh, mate, I love your fucking shirt. Where'd you get it? And I was like, oh, online. And he's like, oh, yeah, mate, that's so cool. He was like telling his friends about it. That sounds like a lie. I know. And then everybody clapped and cheered. And and they hired me as the manager of JB Hi-Fi. The end. That didn't happen. But yeah, this is my shirt. I've got a couple other shirts that I ordered off there. One of them's just like a shirt of the guy from Ratatouille saying, I wish I was dead. One of them was, fuck, what is there? One of them is just an American flag tank top. I got that one because it makes me look like a fucking... it makes me look like some 40-year-old who watches Fox News and is scared of pronouns. My fucking suit's tearing. You can see my skin color. Sorry, everyone. I'm white. I don't have a problem with it personally, but people on Twitter don't like it. Well, they don't like it. They just, like, see something they don't like and say, that's very white of you. And it's like, okay, what did I do? I'm not a bad white guy. I'm a good guy. I love everyone. I hate everyone, but I hate them all equally. I don't hate anyone based on race. I hate them because they're not as cool as I am. A guy wearing a cane costume and a cigarette shirt, hanging out with his Garfield toy, drinking a no sugar Red Bull at nearly 10 o'clock at night. I can only film this during nighttime because if it's day out, then you can see the sun shining through the window behind me. There's a window behind me. What else is there? Oh yeah! The pillow! We got the pillow. I love the pillow. Let me tell you all about it.
Never in all my years as a human being have I met somebody whose honesty and virtue rival that of Philip. He's a simple man. He enjoys many TV shows, quite a few of which I've heard from online perception are not very popular. But he doesn't care. He enjoys them, regardless of its flaws or what anybody else thinks. He's kind to everybody he meets, unless they've done something to anger him, which is not very easy to do if you're a good person. He's very blunt and very honest in everything that he thinks. The photo on the pillow, as I have deemed it, depicts a Snapchat story. One where Philip posted a questionnaire of sorts, or a Q&A. Taking the piss, I decided, I'll send a message. Do you have skibbity riz? Phil didn't understand the joke. He did not understand the irony. He simply responded, I hate anything to do with skibbity toilet. He took it at face value. He's a simple man, and others will see that as a flaw. But in my eyes, to be an intelligent person, yet so unburdened by the curse of human conscience, is a quality that should be admired, if not envied. And my only regret is not being a better friend than I could have been. He's not dead. This sounds like a eulogy. He's not dead. I just haven't spoken to him in a while. Maybe one day I'll get him on the show. But he's been busy lately, so only time can tell. Wherever he is, I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, that's all the things I can be bothered to fucking pull up that I got on Temu right now. From the screen to the tank, to the ring, to the fucking... Who cares? You heard of the new KSI song? Kate Simpson Industries. That's what I assume it stands for, right? KSI, Kate Simpson. That's the guy's name. Kate made a song. So basically it started a while back when Kate Simpson, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast made some shitty snacky, whatever it's called. What were they called? Lunchables? Were they called Lunchables, or was the knockoff Mr. Beast made called Lunchables? Yeah, Lunchables was the original. And then Kate Simpson Industries, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast made a knockoff called Lunchly, and it was just kind of mean. It was very mean. I don't know why everyone else hated it, but I didn't like it because it put down Lunchables. I don't care about Lunchables that much, but you know what they say? Snuffing out someone else's flame is not a good way to make yours any brighter. And they were basically just like taking the Lunchables and going, ew, poo-poo, ew, stinky. But then they had the Lunchables, the Lunchly that they made, and they were like, yummy in my tummy. And it's like, hey guys, I think you're fucking biased. That's why I'm not sure why everyone else was angry about it. Dan TDM, you remember Dan TDM, the blue-haired guy who played Minecraft? He shaved his hair and traded it in for a child, I think, and they're having a pretty good time right now. They're just hanging out and having fun. Good for them. Fuck. Not playing as much Minecraft anymore, I don't think. I don't know how much Minecraft Dan TDM plays anymore. But he was like, guys, this is gay. And then KSI spent the next, like, fortnight, the time measure, not the game, just going, oh, we'll fucking fight about it then. How about that? Hey, I'm just making money, okay? I'm just making money. You wanna fight me, Dan TDM? Dan TDM, you should fuck off, Dan TDM. Dan TDM needs to shut the fuck up. And meanwhile, Dan TDM's just like, he saw the Lunchly and went, oh, this is dumb. And then he turned it off and he went to go and hang out with his family. So KSI's kind of embarrassing himself right now. Like, he got one mean comment on the thing and then he fucking fell to pieces. And now he's released a song. I'm sure you've probably heard of it at some point. It's the one that goes, to the game, to the ring, to the pen, to the king, where's my crown? That's my bling, always drama when I ring. Dan TDM 50 times and ask him to fucking fight me, and then he ignores me because he's hanging out with his family, and I look like a clown. I'll be honest, that's not the lyrics of the song, I made that up, obviously. I listened to the song, and it's not the worst thing I've... Shut the fuck up! Go away! And it's not the worst thing I've ever heard. I wouldn't bump that shit daily. There's other things I prefer to listen to, like MF Doom. MF Doom, I like MF Doom. I reckon he's good. But it's not a horrible song. It's just, I went to the movies yesterday night with my friends, and my buddy Beckley, I was hanging out with him, and we were discussing, and I was like, it feels like if Earth by Lil Dicky was about KSI, and it wasn't trying to be funny. Like, you remember Earth? I love the Earth, it is our planet. I'm Kanye West. It feels like that song if it was trying to be more about rapping, and if it had KSI, like, with a bunch of CGI. KSI and CGI. Lyrics are a little bit corny. He's a boxer, he's a gamer. He's got other talents, so I don't think he should pursue songwriting as much. I watched the music video and it's pretty cool. It like starts in like an ice cold landscape, and it like zooms into a hole, and there's like an ice statue of KSI, and it's there, and it's like singing. It's like CGI. My other friend whose birthday I was talking about earlier, I talked to him about it yesterday too, and he was like, oh yeah, that's shitty CGI. And I was like, no, I think it looks kind of cool. I know the song isn't that good, but I was thinking, well, this music video looks a little bit promising. And then it pans over to a fucking bottle of Prime encased in ice, and I was like, no! KSI, you fucked up your video. Prime does not look cool. Prime is not the thing that's going to make your face. It doesn't even have anything to do with the video, does it? I don't think KSI's claim to fame was Prime, was it? I don't really care about KSI that much. I'm still talking about him. At one point in the music video, he just fires a guy from his job. I'm guessing it's like he's firing somebody's mean boss, and then he's letting all his employees have fun. It just didn't look like that because the boss was sitting in the same place as the employees were. He was sitting in a cubicle just like everyone else. He didn't look like a boss. He looked like the same. And he just fires some random fucking guy from his job. And then he sits down at his desk and it's like, was that really necessary? Just fire a random guy from his job. Just tell him to fuck off so then you can have his desk. I shouldn't criticize that. That's how I got this table, actually. I went into some random workplace and I was like, fuck off! And then I took it for myself. And KSI said something like, well, yeah, I know it's trendy to hate on me right now, but can we, like, get over it? And it's like, hey man, you should have waited a bit to release the song. Like, everybody's making fun of you because you made an embarrassment of yourself because Dan TDM said something mean to you. And then you release a song about how cool you are. It's not gonna go over well. Like, I work in the arts too, kind of. This is art. Like it or not, this is art. Art doesn't have to be good. Just look at, Tom McDonald. Tom McDonald is an artist, but that doesn't mean he's good. I know that art is fun when you put it out there into the world and you're like, I really want everyone else to see this. But in a time where you're being made fun of by everyone, maybe just hold on a couple months. It's fun to show off how good you are. But give it a second, mate. You should have... I don't know what I'm saying now. It's not like it's going to change anything. He's not going to see this, and even if he did, he can't really heed my advice because he's already made a mockery of his song. Everyone's being mean to it now. Fuck, what else is there to talk about? The Amazing Digital Circus. You guys know what the Amazing Digital Circus is? It's kind of niche. I don't know if you've heard about it. Yeah, no, the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm sure some of you have heard about it. It's this show. Have you ever read I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? Go read I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and then imagine that they're all fucking 1990s toys swearing at each other. It's pretty good. The latest episode just came out, and I think it's kind of cool. They said, like, the person who made it, her name is Gooseworks, and she was like, hey everyone, I'm gonna tell you, like, there's gonna be 9 episodes of this TV show, and all of them are gonna be about a certain character. And the episode that came out last, it was episode 3, and it was about 2 characters. I do have my issues with it. It was a very good episode, and I enjoyed it a lot. There's this one character, I'm gonna speak about it, I'm not gonna explain the entire show to you. There's one character named Zooble, who's, like, been morphed into this kind of pull apart and put back together toy. Can you get out of here, please? Her limbs change with every episode because she can take them off and swap them out with new ones. And they were like, oh yeah, this episode's going to be about them. Sorry, it's a non-binary person. Gender fluid. Who gives a fuck? It's 2024. These damn libs trying to fuck up my indie animation. I don't care. It's... The Gooseworks person said that they go by any pronoun, so that's good. I'm woke. I promise. It's just hard sometimes because I was raised differently. So you can't get mad at me. I am trying. But yeah, and I was like, okay, wait, so I watched the whole thing, and basically the character Zooble, I didn't know if I said it was Zooble. They were like, I just don't like the body I have. And then this guy, Kane, the main antagonist of the show is named Kane. He's like this big omnipotent AI, and he's like, I have a solution! Swap out your limbs! With different limbs, because that's a thing that you can do, because you're a toy, basically. All the characters are toys. And then Zooble's like, but I don't feel like that. None of them work. I just wish I had a body that I liked. And it's like, oh, okay. What does that fucking mean? I'm guessing they just don't like it because they've been morphed into a fucking mockery of life, cartoon character or whatever. But then I realized, oh wait, no, that's a metaphor for being non-binary or something, I think. Because, like, you can just switch them out for different ones. It's like, well, if you don't like your gender, just be transgender. And it's like, but it just doesn't feel right, because I'm not a boy, but I'm also not a girl. Maybe I'm just reading into it too much. I don't really have a lot to say about it. Actually, no, I do have a little bit to say about it. And that's what I'll say now. The episode is also about another character named Kinga. Kinga is basically just like a living chess piece. And he's probably my favorite character because I like how he looks. He's kind of funny. And I just like how he looks. He looks really cool. Just a talking chess piece. Just like just a fucking chess piece. But with floating eyes and hands. And he's also got a robe. That's peak character design, man. But it turned out that, like, it went into the episode and it was revealed that he's traumatized. He's like a crazy person. The reason he's crazy is because he lost his wife. And it's all very sad. And I really like that as a character development because you can go back to some of the other scenes and it's like, oh, that makes a little bit of sense. But people are just kind of assuming that his wife that he talks about is a particular character, even though there's no real evidence that that's the character. Right? There's another character who's a chess piece. They appear in like the background and like a picture in the background and their faces crossed out because they basically died. Like, it's called abstraction. They're all immortal. Whenever they completely go insane from living too long, they just it's called abstracting. They turn into a scary monster and then they have to go into the purgatory, basically. It's called the cellar, but I'm going to call it purgatory because that sounds better. And everyone's like, ah, yes, that is the character's name is Queenie, and they're also a chess piece. And it's like, okay, so Kinga is a chess piece, and Queenie is a chess piece. Queenie is abstracted. Kinga's wife is abstracted. I think that Queenie might be his wife. And that's a good theory. We can't really confirm that. There's like a little bit of thing in the merch with like the socks or whatever, and they look kind of similar to them. I don't think that's like the only good evidence that I have, but other than that, it's just like, wait, what's our proof that this is his wife? And it's like, they look kind of similar. You know who else looks similar? Me and my brother, who I killed last episode. He looked exactly like me. Like, you can't see me under this mask, but we look very similar. Does that mean that I'm married to him? No. That would be disgusting, because he's a kid, and he's also my brother. Also, I'm pretty sure he's straight, so I don't think he'd be into that. But yeah, he's not my husband, even though we look the exact same, so, like, I don't really think that, like, them looking similar has anything to do with it. I just haven't been given any good proof of that. I don't know how to make an interesting commentary, if you can't tell. I'm listening to it now. I'm listening to myself talk as I record this, and it's really fucking boring. But it's like, is this going to be interesting later on when I edit it down a little bit and I cut out some of the rambling? And it's like, I don't know, man. Yeah. What else is there? But yeah, that's what I have to say about the new episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. But I did like the episode, and overall, I like it as a show. I love the Amazing Digital Circus. It's inspired me a lot because, like, it's a cool idea. I like the characters. I like the way they look. And it's inspired me to create something new. But the thing is, you ever seen a work of art and then you feel pissed off because you didn't come up with it first? That's how I feel when I look at the Amazing Digital Circus. I thought to myself a while back when I discovered the I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, the book that the Amazing Digital Circus is based on, and I'm like, what if this was a kid's show? But then, like, they come out, like, a little while later with, like, the Amazing Digital Circus, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I should have made that myself. But I can't. Because I'm 16, I don't have any animation expertise, and I'm not hired by an animation conglomerate. I don't know if conglomerate's the right word to use. This show is made by the same people who made SMG4. Did you know that? You remember SMG4? Get over here! That was one of the sound effects they used, right? This thing is the bane of my fucking existence. But yeah, and I made my decision. What if I just ripped it off? Like, people do that all the time. Like, there's this fucking channel called Honstromp, and they're just using the characters to make their own slop content. So I feel like I could probably get away with making some decent entertainment, but it's just, like, ripped off the Amazing Digital Circus. I don't want it to be, like, a blatant copy, though. I don't want it to be completely shameless. Like, this isn't the Amazing Digital Circus. This is the really cool virtual carnival. I'm gonna make something that's, like, obviously a parody, because, like, I like the idea and I like the characters, So I'm going to make my own version of it, and you can be ready for that when I come up with it. I've already started. I came up with it on the job yesterday, and I was like, that would be kind of cool. I should think about that a little bit more, and so I will. So you can stay tuned for that. I have a personal problem. You guys ever seen that video where it's the guy and he's holding the Golden Freddy toy and he's like, Golden Freddy, I hope nothing bad happens to you.
What do you want? I always come back. No!
I really like that video, and I was thinking to myself a little bit earlier this week, I was like, what if I recreated that video, but instead of the guy, Golden Freddy, and the dad, who was basically implied to be William Afton, instead it's Veronica Sandelago from Fallout New Vegas. Instead of Golden Freddy, it's Christine Royce from Fallout New Vegas, Dead Money. And instead of the guy's dad, it's Father Elijah from Fallout New Vegas, Dead Money. I think that would be kind of funny, because if you've played the game and you know what's going on, that's kind of what happens, right? They're both lesbians, and then Father Elijah is like, get that bitch out of here! And then she leaves, and then somehow ends up in Big Empty. I'm not going to explain it right now, I can't be bothered. And I really want to recreate this, but the problem is, Father Elijah, he looks like this. And the problem is that I know the perfect person to play this character, and it's my dad. And the problem with that isn't that he's not around. I talk to my dad very often. We hang out every day. But how do I explain that to him? How do I go up to him and say, hey Dad, there's a silly video online that I want to recreate with characters from a computer game that I like, and I want you to play the bad guy. I want you to roll up in your car, take this makeshift Christine Royce head out of my hands. It's just going to be a head. I can't be able to make the whole body. I'll just get like a bald head and then paint it with like a bunch of scars all over it. A foam one, not a real one. Fucking get your mind out of the gutter. Like, how do I explain that to him? And then like in the next scene, he gets like the guy in the Five Nights at Freddy's version, he gets attacked by the bear and then he falls down onto his back. My dad is he's a furniture removalist, man. He handles furniture for a living. He doesn't really have a great body for, like, falling down onto the ground and flailing around. He's a hardworking man with a... How do I explain that to him? It's a really funny idea, and I can't go through with it without his help. But how do I explain that to someone? And then I need you to get in the car, come up to me, say a phrase that you do not know the context of, steal the thing from me, drive away, and then say, any last words before you die, and then the head attacks you, and then you fall down onto the ground and go, "Arr! Arr!" And he looks at me with his... and it's like, I don't know how he's gonna look at me. I don't know, fucking what do I do? It's a funny idea, but could it ever come to fruition? I don't know. He watches my videos. He watched the first one I made. He's probably going to watch the second one. Dad, can you help me with that, please? I'd be really grateful. Please? It would be funny. I'd get a lot of upvotes for posting it on Reddit. I probably don't have a dad now because now he knows I use Reddit. Reddit fucking sucks. I don't use Reddit, okay? Everybody on Reddit is really stupid and bad. And I hate them. So I don't use Reddit that much. I have a Reddit account. It's got 1 karma because I don't use it unless I'm going on like r/Alfred Alpha fans to go, I like Alfred Alpha too. I like Alfred Alpha. But But yeah, basically that's the second episode of the thing. I can't really get a guest in here today. I guess you could say the Philo is my guest. Look at this guy. Don't you just want to hate anything to do with Skibbity Toilet after seeing that mug? Thing of beauty, isn't it?
Never in all my years as a human.
I don't have a guest today. It's not easy to get guests every week. The dog can't be a guest because he's the co-host. And my dad can't be the co-host because maybe next time. I don't feel like it right now. I'm tired. And sweaty. I'm not that sweaty. Actually, this is pretty airy costume. I can breathe easily in here. I don't get that sweaty. I'm realizing I've promised a lot with this show. I'm like, this is going to be the best show ever because I'm going to be involved. But I don't know how to be entertaining. Hopefully I'll figure it out next episode. Bye!